All right, Snubbo, man. So they got a royalty card out. Snubbo, is going down. I know in January, but
Okay, cool.
they got a one-off card. January 12th is going down.
Okay.
Um, we'll get to the predictions and all that good stuff later, Snub. I want to talk about the main event a little bit. Jack Boy Maine versus True Foe. Um, Snubbo is like for me, Jack Boy Maine. Everybody know he done had like a rough year.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen the one round battle of his that he just did on Gates of the Garden. He had another one round battle I seen somewhere else. So it's like his comfortability with one rounds and the small room and small leagues is definitely is like been good and beneficial for him. This URL and this big stuff, he been having a rough patch. Now, it's going down in Richmond, Virginia, which is his hometown. You know what I mean? It's also in a small room. It's almost like everything is set up for Jack Boy Maine for this battle against True Foe. True Foe, he is the up and comer.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is gonna be a hard fight for True Foe, Snowbo. Reason why I think it's gonna be a hard fight for True Foe is because Jack Boy does have experience. He just haven't been really utilizing his experience to the best of our ability that we have synced him. You know what I mean? It seems as though every time Jack Boy be down, he know how to come back up. Even after YK knocked him across the head, he found ways to get back up
Jack was actually good
with
crowd
the help.
control
Hear
too.
me out, Snubbo. But I think when it came to Jack Boy, man, he was when it came to the unfortunate pass in the Tech Nine, because that was his battle that he was going to get. That was the battle he was expecting. That was the battle he was promoting all out in the street and things like that. So I think that also put a damper in his spirit and his heart as well when it came to the rest of his year. When it came to the John Johns and things like that, I think this fit to be a big battle for him. I really think he's fit to come really prepared and really have his 2020 start off better than his 2019. True Foe is the up and coming star. More people will probably be rooting for True Foe. Me as well. I will be rooting for him. Because most people like Jack has died. They tired of him. How he keep getting these plates, things like that. But losing is the winning, as we all know. Um, what do you think about this battle itself? What you think about some of the things that I like kind of said and expressed? Like I said, it's in Richmond. It's kind of like set up for Jack. It's be probably like a Jack return kind of thing because it's like it definitely has fans. He has definitely has people who will continue to root for him. He will have the hometown crowd behind him. It is in kind of a smaller room for him. Um, Everything set up snug. What do you think?
What is he called? The low life
The low life
oh,
thug.
low life thug, right?
Yup.
Jack has all the recipe of it. I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got a big head. You know what I'm saying? He started the make the move before he got the ball. He turning the ball over. He giving it away. He's too arrogant. He's too bullheaded. He has all the talent. Because when he done found this stuff, he got wherever you from, after whatever that, you know what I'm saying, this, after that, that's a move. See, this is why I be learning that this is why he gets more plays. Because they see more potential in him. He already got a fan base, like you said. This is all on Jack. Like you said, it's set up for him to win. It's set up for him to win or either have a good debatable battle. It's set up for him to look good. Let's say that. It's an important battle for him. I think the John John battle was still bigger than the Tech Nine battle.
You think the John?
We got ball heads for ball heads. Remember that got serious for a
Well, I
second.
guess, I guess, I guess both of them, I would say, kind of was on one of
But I
those
think they
scales.
focused on
You know what
he
I'm
was
saying?
put on, like I
Because the
said.
low life
And
thug and the
the
microwave, you know what I mean? Jack, you know what I mean? I think both of them good. I think just one, he felt like with the Tech 9, and after what Geechee did to Tech, I think Jack was really like, yeah, I'm really this fit to be a good 3-0 for me.
yeah.
Compared to the John, he knew it was going to be a fight, and he couldn't really get his warm up. I would say against Tech 3 rounds, he wasn't able to really get that off, and unfortunately, he had to go straight to the John, and he wasn't ready.
So with all that being said, in so many words, you said Jack needs more time then. Because you should feel like that about John and Tech. You should just be as good and comfortable with your material. He made mistakes. Turn out the lights. I'm gonna turn it to band.
What I mean, yeah. Well, okay. I probably can agree with
Choking.
when you say time because he was preparing for Tech 9 the whole time, and
Yeah,
then it switched
his
to the
big.
John.
It was his big. It was his biggest battle. It overshadowed the John battle because
Right.
Tech 9 actually gave him the gas behind his character.
Exactly.
The
Every
low
time
life
he was
thug
on Champion, he say, "Oh yeah, this low life
actually
thug took
stole
the
a garbage
purse."
cans in the neighborhood because Tech had that little rant about. He said, yeah, that's the punk that's kicking over the garbage cans in the morning, and he decided
Yes,
to do that. But
yes.
that was set up for him.
You know what
It
I
was it,
mean?
it, was- you know what I'm saying? It was perfect,
And
and
then
then
it's
I
like
took away.
he hit everything, like you say, he had everything together. He was in his crib messing with the microwave on him, and then Tech could go on Champion and make sure anything happened. The low life thug took the purse.
Yeah,
So that was
yeah.
making it more like I said, boom, and then all of a sudden that happened, and it was like, okay, now I got to do with John. That's why I said I think maybe a spirit on the whole thing, and it's like this was different, and it could have been time preparation, really not understanding things like that. But when it comes to this one, I think this is set up for him. I think TRUFOE definitely I believe he got to understand and really analyze and see, like, man, it's really set up for him. I know TRUFOE done been to places on his own, things like that. But when it come to that Richmond and that gas, how people, when it come to the band, that's what we always talked about. Anybody who battle on them bands out there in Richmond or whatnot, if you're a goonie, they gonna gas you
Goonies
up out of here.
say,
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought on that one, Snub. I think it's gonna be a good one, man. I really do. I
I'm gonna
really
be
do.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. If True can pull this off, I'll be impressed because that means that he understood that he has to be more dynamic. Because what I do totally can't beat him. Because he gonna get that crowd control with the ficky with all that. That's a move. The after this, after that, yeah, I say when do that. If he do that again, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. If True come with some new weapons and some new moves to counteract that, that's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? I see this being a good battle though, regardless. I don't think the chase paper battle. Show them even when you heckling them and trying to throw them off, he conditioned and built for this.
And as I say, you know what I mean. You know, get crowd control and you know what I mean, stage. You know what I'm saying, presence and all that. You know what I mean. Like I say, even though the people,
Right for his opponent. That's what I've noticed by watching his battles. He does switch it up, and like when he battled Chase Paper, I see what he did. When he battled Hands, he was just basically himself. Because he's like, oh, okay, this is gonna be the best me.
I think,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I think True got to come exactly like he's supposed to come, to how he been coming. But like you said, he just I believe, need to add, like you said, just a little bit more. You know what I mean? Maybe because like I said, because Jack still got star power. Whether people like it or not, Jack Boy Maine still got star power. Whether people coming to see him live or die, Jack Boy Maine still got
That's
star
always
power.
entertaining show. So
And he gonna always entertain. So yeah, Snub, I think this is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna keep my eye out on how they promote this. They had a little promotion going on. Shout out to Jack Boy Man. He kicked it off because he screenshotted the second round of TRUFOE battle and was like, man, y'all trying to replace me with him. So all that stuff means something to me. To where it's like these things going on in his mind.
He's putting it out there. He's
Huh?
starting a narrative so we can see what he's about to
No,
do.
exactly. So it's like putting in his mind, you know what I mean? So Man, it's gonna be
That's
a good
like
one.
you said. Everything set up for Jack.
Everything
He
set
finna
like
rich man and try to be the new me. He finna try to paint that picture.
exactly. You know what I mean? So
Two be like, I ain't trying to be an F up. I'm trying to do it the right way. No, I ain't trying to be you.
yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's going down January 12th. We'll be done got into the whole card and some of the other people that's on there because they got like Yoshi G on there and things like that. Truth Watson, Gray Kruger, Panic. They got them on there. So we'll get into detail in the card. But it's just this main event, man. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and like I said with the Jack Boy and True, man, and they got the promotion going and man, let's see what happens, man. We'll get back into it, Snubbo. Y'all already
Road
know. 2 eyes, y'all. New Midwest movement. Peace.